All right, we were talking about cabinet painting. Oak is what we were here today. So if you're on YouTube a lot, you probably hear Chris Berry at the Idaho Painter, and he talks about how much cabinet painting. So we're here in the shop with Chad. So Chad is doing some cleaning on cabinets. So on this one, why do the paint costs vary $4,000 plus? Well, we always say they vary because it depends on the level of prep. You can see Chad cleaning away, getting rid of grease. But in this case, these are older oak, and there's a lot of heavy grain. You kind of see that. So with Chris at Idaho Painter, Nick, Nick May sometimes, but there's a lot of guys that will use grain filler on these. We don't. So what we do is after we clean them, sand them, we actually use bonding primer. We'll have sticks, and we'll put bonding primer in here, sand them, and when they're sanded, we spray another layer of bonding primer on there, and then sand it down again. And for us, it works really good, filling the grain. It gives a nice smooth surface. The grain filler, it's a lot of money. That $4,000 is probably an understatement of how long that stuff takes. It's like using sour cream and you swirl it on the doors, and then it just takes forever to dry, and you have to power sand it. It's a lot of work. At that point, you're probably better off just replacing doors. So we just do the primer method. I learned it from Nick May when we were at a cabinet conference probably about 10 years ago, and it works great. So rolling the primer, sand it, spray it, sand it, and then top coat. It's gonna look like a wood door, which I think is part of the appeal of it, but it gets rid of all those little nooks and grains that's in there. So that's one of the biggest differences as far as cost-wise if you're filling grain. And then Chad, again, is cleaning on these, but the other things we're doing is you can kind of see he's got the holes. So the customer had a different style of handle. So these holes have to be filled. Put a dowel rod in there with glue, again, power sand it, and then wood putty. We used to like, well, we not used to. We still like the glazing putty. If you guys really need a quick one, this quick wood, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing for filling holes. And then once you have on the top part, it's a Bondo glazing putty. Looks like a toothpaste tube. There's a red, you stick it on there, it dries really fast, but gets rid of a lot of the little imperfections that sometimes happen. So those are some of the differences of why a paint cabinet can vary from honestly, it can almost double it. So I average this one, for example, it's 45 pieces, and it's about a $7,000 cabinet job. If we're filling grain the traditional way, if we're replacing handles, once you start replacing hinges, you're creeping up to $8,000 to $10,000 easy. So what you can expect to pay is what you need done in your cabinets. So there's just a quick video, why there's a difference. That's why there's a difference. If you got questions on getting an estimate for your cabinet painting, click the link below. You can book a call. Love to see how we can help you with your cabinet painting needs. And hopefully you'll see Chad out there at your place working away.